This is Nina Robinson reporting live for Channel 18. Over the past 48 hours, the newsroom has been inundated with unsolicited stories demanding that Sara Robinson of Louisville, Kentucky be sent to Israel for free.
Let Sara go! Let Sara go!
I'm here at Hadassah Hospital celebrating the 60th birthday of Sara Robinson and the State of Israel. Nurse Alice was present at Hadassah Hospital on that fateful day in 1948. Tell us what you saw.
Well, Theodore Herzl's wife birthed Sara Robinson and the State of Israel 60 years ago to this day, in fact, and they were separated at birth, so we must reunite them on a birthright trip and send Sara back to her sister Israel.
So do you know Sara?
I do, she's fantastic.
I've heard that you really like shawarma and falafel.
Where do you get the best shawarma and falafel?
Either in Brookline or in Israel.
Get the falafel in Israel.
We're here outside Rami's Falafel in Brookline, Massachusetts. We've heard that you can only get the best falafel in Brookline or in Israel. If it turns out that the falafel in Brookline is just as good or better than the falafel in Israel, perhaps Sara Robinson doesn't need to go to Israel after all. Here we're going to do a taste test of the falafel balls at Rami's Falafel place. Now, tell me, Kai, in your opinion, is the falafel better in Brookline or in Israel?
The falafel is awesome here, but the best is in Israel.
Oh, there you are. Listen, I've known Sara for years. We've been studying Hebrew, we've been practicing. I bought her a new bathing suit, and she's always wanted to ride a camel.
I'm here with Rakia, the hip-hop MC, who believes unconditionally that Sara Robinson must go to Israel with Birthright Israel.
So check it out, this is why you and I should listen up to what's coming next. Bring you back to the text in the Torah, it did say God did promise us today and yesterday, yesteryear, but let's not play. Sara Robinson really needs to go to the promised land, cause I'm saying, yo, she's been the only Jew in Kentucky for a minute. She needs to get off that diaspora. You know, I didn't want to swear, so we'll bring it to the next. Birthright Israel in the text, yo.
I'm here with Len Sachs, the director of the Cohen Center for Modern Jewish Studies at Brandeis University. The Cohen Center has published groundbreaking research on the impact of Birthright Israel.
I'm so pleased to be here today and to announce the next phase of our research on Birthright Israel. We've studied over 125,000 people who participated in the program. We're starting the next phase of our research to study parents. And I'm even more pleased to announce that our first parent kosher guinea pig, our first parent who will be an experimental participant in the program, is Sara Robinson. We expect that the program will have transformative effects. We see as a result of participation in the program in 2008 that our index of Jewish identity, that Sara Robinson over time will dramatically be transformed.
There are so many places that I would like to see in Israel. My daughter, who has been there 6 times, told me the Wailing Wall, Masada, Eilat. For my 21st birthday present, my mother, who was a lifelong member to Hadassah, gave me a life membership to Hadassah. I just want to be totally immersed and see it all. I don't know what to say. I mean, I just want to go because it would be so exciting.
You heard it here first on Channel 18, WJEW News. For reasons silly and serious, it's about time that Sara Robinson traveled to Israel. She's been waiting 60 years for this opportunity, and as her only child, I can tell you with certainty that traveling to Israel will give her a newfound sense of purpose and even more reason to be involved in her Jewish community back home in Louisville, Kentucky. As Rabbi Hillel used to say, if not now, when?
Send Sara to Israel.